Okay, so welcome everyone. So glad you're here, taking time out of your Saturday to make a decision to do something that could possibly change your life for the better for a very long time in your family's life. So we are here. We are doing this presentation every 20 minutes this weekend. If you're on here and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to share this with people, we're doing it every 2 hours this weekend. So really, yes, yeah, really excited. We also have a special incentive that if you wait until the end, we're going to share that right at the end. So I'm honored to be here with my guest speaker, Angel Chandler. And Angel has had extraordinary success in this industry. She's brilliant. She's beautiful, really excited. She's eloquent. And I'm so excited to have her on here. So Angel, I would love for you to share with everyone a little bit about why you chose this industry. Like what is it about this industry that you think that is important for people to look at? And then why NewULife?
For sure. I would love to. Thank you, Peg. You are beautiful this morning. It's so good to see you, and so good to see you guys on here, whether you're on video or not. Welcome here. I'm excited to do this weekend. I am in this industry because when I got introduced to my first company, I was a stay-at-home mom at that time. My son was 6 months old. I was looking for something just to make a few $100s at home. I was like, okay, my friend introduced me to a health and wellness product that she had. And I said, hey, Christy, can I sell this from Winnipeg? And she was like, actually, yes, you can. And she shared with me the link, and I got introduced to this amazing profession that I had a little bit of a stigma attached to. I was like, ooh, do I want to do that? Do I want to do this industry? I remembered bad circumstances with other people who had approached me on selling their own products, and these, videos they would send me. But what I discovered as I looked into it is all of these really super cool people who had created these amazing lives, but they had these stories that matched my story. And from there, it lifted the ceiling off of what I thought was my limitations and my potential and what I could do with my life. And not only for me, but for my kids. So I dove all in. I created some amazing businesses, some awesome teams, just had so much fun with it. And I took a little bit of a break, and I was doing my own things. The great thing about this industry is the personal development allows you to go out and create opportunities and see things so differently in life. Like if you're in a place right now where you're stuck, this place right now that you're in is no coincidence because it will take you to places you never dreamed of. But the reason I'm with NewULife is our leader on this team, Paul Capozio, who isn't here right now, but I know he's going to be on later today. He was somebody I already admired. I met him on Clubhouse, like of all places. We met on there and we were doing rooms together. And I approached him about one of my actual, just businesses. One of the businesses I had built, I needed his advice on it. And we were talking, and he started to tell me about NewULife. And he started to tell me why he was here. And he started to tell me about the success he had created. I'm like, here's Paul, who I know has created massive success in the corporate world and, has just done amazing thing. That's why I was looking for his advice. But I'm like, okay, if Paul's here, should I take a look at this? Am I ready to do this again? And I took a look, and I saw that all of the pillars of what I knew needed to be in a company were here. The products, the comp plan, the vision of the corporate team, the leadership. Paul's leadership is amazing. He's here for us 24/7. But then I started to see this team come together, and all of these amazing people and these women and these men. And it was just like, oh my gosh. And then I saw where we're at and what's happening here. And when you get into a company at this time, when people are building and they're getting that growth, it was just amazing. So that's why I'm here. I know that was maybe a little bit longer of an answer than you wanted, Peg, but that's why I'm here. It had all of the components I was always looking for in a company. And I've never been more excited for where I'm at.
Yeah, no, Angel, you say it so perfectly. Like, honestly, if I wasn't already involved, I'd be getting back to the person right now who shared this with me and saying, how do I do this? How do I get started? Right. So I was actually going to share a little bit of my story, but before I do, we have a special guest now. We have amazing rock stars on here right now, but we have John LaPresto on, and I was wondering, John, you're on camera. I'm wondering if you could unmic or unmute rather, and or mic up, and if you could share a little bit about why NewULife for you from a man's perspective.
Oh yeah, great job, Angel. Awesome. Thanks for just doing this today. Yeah, it's simply you have a gut feeling about certain things, and then you have what your head's telling you, and then you have your own experience. we're all conditioned to feel a certain way. Angel said there's a stigma. There's always going to be a stigma with direct sales because most people really don't even understand that the model is the best model. You can speak to anyone in any industry and say, let me tell you why this is better than the model you're using. Because I have a cookie cutter business. I have a turnkey business. I'm given all the resources. I'm giving free mentorship. I don't have operational costs. I don't have employees. I don't have overhead. I don't have inventory. My company drop ships. Everything that a business person deals with, we don't have to deal with. So when I saw network marketing for the first time, 32 years, where is it? Right here. I wanted to be a circle. I said, you know what? I'm a circle. I know other circles. I could build this. It's distribution. I became a beauty supply distributor in 1991 and simultaneously got introduced to network marketing. And I saw the two models next to each other. It was so cool to be a traditional distributor and have all the headache and $2 million worth of inventory and 4 trucks and 25 people, as opposed to, well, I could just get a couple people that for a couple $100 get involved with the business and give it a whirl. So I've always loved the industry from the jump. Gotten through all that stigma and the blowback you get from people who just need to see the light. We need to just kind of inform them that, hey, I understand where you're coming from, but you need to take a closer look. See who's doing this business. Angel said it best. You're looking at someone that you admire. Why are they here? Why is this person here? Why is this person signing up? Why is this person doing it? Because there's value here. And you have Alexi. And I knew in 2017 when, I got the original OG bottle here and tried it. And within the first 10 days, we had all these testimonials. And it was one of those aha moments like, oh my Lord, this stuff really works. Because we didn't know if it worked or not. Come on, I'm from Jersey. And we're going to be like hypercritical, cynical, analytical. No way. That's nonsense. And then people started calling me up going, my wife's sleeping better. I'm sleeping better. What's in this stuff? My elbow feels better. Blah, 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 blah. So the hits started coming in and I knew we had something special. And then as we evolved, Alexi just was true to his word, his vision. We all started sharing his vision. He has no exit strategy. I want to be in a place where there's massive potential to grow an international team, a business, a brand, and to be a part of something that is a game changer and a unique proposition, because we have something that no one else has. And that's the differentiator. I don't care what you're talking about here, folks. You could talk about this company, that company, this company, that. There's a lot of Me Too companies out there that have wonderful products. No one has Alexi. No one has Somaderm. We are a category creator, disruptor and you heard me say this a million times, the wellness, the beauty, the fitness, and direct sales industries, multiple billion-dollar industries. So that's why I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm more excited to see all these new faces and all this new blood come in the business, and everyone's pumped. We know what we have and we know where we're going. And that's infectious, because when you see someone that has a smile on their face and they're like doing the do and they know where they're going, people want to follow that. So this is a follow the leader business. That's all it is. See what they're doing and lock arms. And I mean, anyone can do the business. You just have to believe that, you can, and just jump in. You don't want to sit on the sideline too much longer, because I have people in my world that are 5.5 years in going, are you still doing the gel thing? And I'm like, yeah. Why don't you talk to me 5 years from now? We'll say, yeah, 10 years in the book. Are you still? Yes. And we're in 15 countries now. And then we'll be in 20 and 25 and 30 countries. So God, I'm still pumped. I'm so glad you're doing this all day. I'm going to pop on later on today, but thanks for having me.
Hey, John, thank you so much for sharing that. And I love hearing everything you said. One of the things that that I really appreciate is, like you said, the free mentorship, like the free coaching that we get from $1 million earners. And, you know, having you pop on here today, John, and I had a conversation with Melanie Jordan yesterday that I learned so much that like my mind was like popping all night. So, you know,
Yeah, Melanie broke the mold. She broke the mold. She's like, there are no excuses. You hear her story, and then you feel like a piece of, you're like a bum. You feel like a bum, right? You're like, well, I oh God, if she's doing it, I have, like, you gotta be able to do it. She's traveling all over. She's in the most isolated part of the world, for God's sake, in Alaska, North Pole. All these children, all this responsibility, all these grandchildren, and yet she's getting it done. So there are no excuses. You know, I'm a single guy. I have no excuses. Even if I had a few kids and a wife, still, this is your plan. This is the plan B for most people, that morphs into plan A once you start to believe a little stronger. You become unflappable. You become bulletproof, and you're like, you know what? This is a reality. This can be a reality. And it happened for me years ago with a company from 2007. I started making money, and I was like, wow, I started making like $5,000 a month. And I'm like, this is real money, but it's part-time. And then my last company, that money was, you know, significant. It was about 3 to 4 times that. And I was like, wow. And then NewULife, it's been transformative. So this is the best opportunity I've seen in 32 years, because we don't have a Me Too product. We don't have a Me Too CEO. He's not a network marketing guy. He's a master formulator. So he's like this. He's hyper focused. So yeah, I just wanted to add that, because I mean, I love the energy and I love everything that is being put out there right now. We have this momentum. We are NewULife 2.0. It's like, this is the second chapter where I believe massive growth. You know, you can get to that couple 100 million, but to get to that billion, that's where all of these new leaders are going to stick their flag in the ground and say, this is it. We're going to take this company to $1 billion. I believe it wholeheartedly. So I'll shut up now.
John, thank you so much. You know, if you're on here wondering like, wait, I can't do what these people are doing. Like, I don't speak like Angel does. I don't speak like John does. I can tell you for myself, I was in this the first couple of years. I was kind of on the sidelines because I'm an introvert. It was really hard for me, even in my family. It's hard for me to make a toast at home because I overthink before I speak, right? But one of the things that I realized was that I've got gold here that I'm not sharing with people. Like, I need to open my mouth. So I needed to put myself in positions where I was speaking. And I have gone in the past couple of years. I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago, because I have put myself in positions where I'm speaking. And now it becomes, I remember that what I have to say is not about me. It's about sharing a message to someone else and being able to change their life. And that just gave me goosebumps. So I want to turn it over to Angel to tell you about our special offer that we have today. But since we've mentioned Melanie so much, Mel, could you unmute and just say a couple words about what we're doing this weekend?
Good morning, everyone. Really, I'm like, John, you're making people feel bad. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, I love John. I appreciate both of you with all your kind words. I am a super excitable. If you can tell, I have a lot of energy. And when they joke about all the kids and living in North Pole and the no excuses, I just love this business. I love. I didn't think it was for me because I was not in the health and fitness world. My forte is bar and restaurant business. And so when I looked at this, I just want you to open your heart and your mind today to really think about what if this is the opportunity that you were looking for? What if this is the thing that may change your world? I have to tell you, I am so grateful that I took a chance on the what if and really dug deep and took the time to learn from people I admired and trusted. I work in my level. I'm very excitable. I can rile people up. I can get people, if I stop, people are following me, they're going to run into me. But I also have learned that I'm able to be here with my kids, be here. And I missed out on a lot of that with my older kids. And so my younger kids, I'm able to be present and in the moment. I do threaten them with their lives. I bribe them with ice cream and toys to make sure that they don't go off of a Zoom or interrupt interrupt the conversations, or sometimes you'll hear me like giving the look right off to the side. So if you're somebody who's in a situation who's looking for an extra couple $100, it's great. If you're not and you're looking for something really big, the sky is the limit. And if you want a cheerleader in your corner, that is me. I'm like, let's go, let's go. Thank you both all so much. I appreciate you guys all. I can't wait to see you all day long. So it's going to be an amazing day.
It is. Thank you so much, Mel. Appreciate you so much. And like I said, I do learn so much from you. It just really, it is mind blowing. So I would like to turn it over to Angel Chandler. Angel, if you could tell everybody what we're excited about, why they, what the reason for urgency is, if they're ready to jump in and join us.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you're here and you're watching, we didn't talk too much about the product. We have an amazing product. John talked about it. Like, it's changing lives. It's one of a kind. And I think everybody has hormonal issues they need corrected, those kind of things. So absolutely, you want to be on the product. But you just saw a few of us speak here, and maybe you identified more with Mel or more with John or more with Peg or more with me. It doesn't matter. There is somebody here for you that you can connect with that wants to lock arms with you. And we talked about it the other day. When you walk into your office job, there's nobody beside you saying, hey, I want to help you get to the top here. I want to help you to build your income. I want to help you to build something for your kids. You heard me say that I came into this industry 11 years ago because I just wanted a few extra $100 as a stay-at-home mom. Well, now I'm a full-time single mom building a legacy for myself, for them, and for the people that I'm bringing with me. It's become about other people, not my immediate needs, but the needs of other people that I want to bring in. So just like Mel said, maybe it's a couple $100 a month. Maybe you want to be a top leader here. You can have that. We have people making thousands of dollars every week. Imagine that. Just stop for a second and envision that for yourself. What would that actually feel like to be creating something on the side? We know we're all in times right now where everybody needs some extra cash. Everybody wants to look good, feel good, and live better, right? We know that everybody wants that. So if you're here right now, the great thing is you're on the second of 10 presentations that we're doing this weekend. It's an empowerment expo. If you're here, it's for a reason. Feel empowered. Go and do the do. But we have something so special for you. You can get in the business now for $1. Instead of $59 for joining, it's $1 to join. So go and get your products. It's only $1 to come into the business. It's a commitment to yourself. It's you saying yes. But if you decide within this next hour before we have our next presentation, guess what? You're ahead of all the people who are going to be coming to the next presentation and the next one and the next one. So you're going to be ahead of all of this growth. You just saw a bit of our team. There's going to be different faces on here all weekend. You saw a bit of what we have here. And as somebody who's been here for a while in this profession, I can tell you there's no better spot. Stop looking. Stop looking, turn off the other channels, turn off the other businesses, the other opportunities, and come here with us, because, you know, we've got just something. We got the cookie. I always like to say we got the cookie, and you want to be here with the cookie. So we're excited for you. Get back to the person who sent you to this presentation, to this expo that we're having. Thank you, Peg, for putting this on, but go and get that code so that you can join for $1. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine being able to come in at $1 into a business and commit to yourself. You're putting $1 down to say, yes, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing something bigger. I see what these people are doing. I can do that. Because guess what? None of us are special here. If we could do this, you could do this, because we have tools. We have these things. You can point people. If you join in the next hour, bring somebody to the next presentation that we're having. We have 8 more coming up. Can you invite some people to that, right? It's that simple. So thank you so much, Peg, for organizing this. I'm just blessed to be here, and I'm so excited for what's going to happen this weekend with this team.
Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you so much. And Mel and John, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate you. And yes, do get back to the person who shared this with you and bring someone to the next one. See you soon. Have a great day, guys.
Bye, guys.
Guys.